Hello, Facebook Live. What's happening, Marcus and Jamie?
Hi, everybody.
What's happening, everybody?
I'm actually looking up a drink of the day right now.
Jamie's going live. What time is it right now?
I'm going live in 45 minutes.
Jamie's going live in 45 minutes with her drink of the day, happy hour with Jamie at 4 o'clock. Folks, you have been blowing up her live. Her live has been going insane. She had over 60 people on at one time yesterday. A lot more than I get. So, Jamie, get back in the camera so they know you're here.
I'm here.
So we get some views up. All right.
So just a little hint. Today's going to be elderflower something.
Elderflower something. Okay.
Elderflower something.
Okay. So, normal. You know, we all want to go back to normal. Let's talk about going back to normal. So, Jamie and I. Hey, Michael, how's it going? Michael's on. He's saying hi, guys. Hi, Ellie. Ellie's on. So people are talking about normal, right? Folks, this has been, what, 9 weeks now? 9 weeks? We're in 9 weeks? 9 weeks of this. And all of us are like, let's get back to normal. Let's get back there. Whether you believe, don't believe, whatever your beliefs are, people are like, we need to get the economy rolling. We need to get back to normal. We need to get back out there. We need social interaction. We need something more than we're getting. So Michael's on, Jamie. He's saying, Michael's on, saying black fig and elderflower with Prosecco.
Oh, boy.
You've got to make that, Jamie.
Black fig elderflower with Prosecco.
You got to make that.
Now I have to change my whole mindset, Michael.
That's okay.
Okay. All right, I'm there.
Go grab a
I
bottle.
have to wait till tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow's Facebook Live, Michael, because black fig is coming tomorrow. I only have a very small amount.
The MS Walker rep was just here.
Yep.
And we just placed a new order for the apricot
and the elder
and the black fig. We don't.
Right,
are we out?
No, but we're almost out.
We're almost out. Let's show us a bottle. Michael's on. Let's give him some love.
We're like super low.
So Michael owns this brand here, Black Fig, the Black Fig vodka.
Is that Michael?
That's Michael. Do you know Michael?
Michael Allen?
No, Michael Davidson. So we have a couple reps here right now, which is great because normally without this whole thing going on, we get wine reps that walk in the door, wheel a bag of wine in, and we taste wine, and it's a great afternoon. Jamie and I have been working our asses off for the last 9 weeks, where we've done no New York City trips because all the week tastings in New York City are canceled. And we usually go this time of year 1 to 2 days a week to New York City, to the Tre Bicchieri, to all these great tastings that we know, right? All these great tastings are happening in New York City. Everything's been canceled, of course. There's none of that kind of stuff. No wine reps have walked in our door with anything in over 9 weeks. So every now and then we do a Facebook Live, doing a little virtual wine tasting in the afternoon. Today, folks, 3 wine reps have walked in our door today. 3 wine reps.
Social distancing.
Social distancing, of course. 3 wine reps have walked in,
I'll lean back a little.
tasting wine, bringing us wine samples. And we're like, oh my gosh, we missed this. This is like almost normal to what we're used to, where Jamie and I are not working our butts off all day long. So we're taking like a 2-hour break this afternoon to accommodate 3 appointments. I am tasting a Bordeaux right now. I'm not a big Bordeaux fan. It's not my first preference. It's not that I don't like Bordeaux. It's not my first preference.
It's candy.
So we're drinking this amazing Bordeaux right now. What does this retail for?
On premise?
In
In the store?
a store. What does this retail for?
$24.99.
25 bucks, Bordeaux. Awesome wine. We tasted this R&B Cellars Sauvignon Blanc. This retails for Robbie?
$24.99.
$24.99. We're thinking about bringing this in and selling it for 28 bucks. Once everything's back to normal. Once everything's back to normal, we adjust our pricing a little bit. Right now, we have a ton of wine, a ton of beer, a ton of spirits. The same price you'd go to a liquor store or less. That's our goal right now. But once things get back to normal, something like this would be 25 bucks in the store, and we would be 28 walking in our door in a normal restaurant, which is really, really good considering the margins. So we're here. We're tasting wine with a couple wine reps who remain anonymous. I think.
Would
Anonymous.
you like to broadcast the first tasting of this wine in the United States?
Yeah, world premiere. We have a United States premiere right here of the next wine.
Little rinçage.
So this is the Dolcetto, it looks like. This is the first time this wine's been brought into the U.S.?
Yes.
All right, love this. This is the U.S. premiere of Dolcetto. I'll show the label here in just a moment, folks. I'm actually going to give me a moment here because I'm going to reverse mirror my image. So you're going to actually be able to actually see the label. That's not mirroring. That's something weird.
Take the bottle.
Okay, so
Is this the
Dolcetto,
Bordeaux-y
Northern Italy, Dolcetto
You-
de
you
Alba.
may like it.
That's in Piemonte. That's out in
you
Piemonte,
take by the picture.
which is the truffle region of the world, the center of the world for white truffles. Alba for the white truffles. So what do we got here?
This is a 100% Dolcetto. Dolcetto di Alba is different from Dolcetto di Asti because you can't blend in certain other grape varieties. The only grape varieties you may blend into Dolcetto di Alba are Dolcetto, or up to 15% Nebbiolo, which is the most noble grape of Piedmont. This happens to be 100% Dolcetto, very small family-run operation, handcrafted, artisanally produced, with high biodynamic, conscience. The product, as you will try, is excellent. It is what it is. It's made to be consumed young and with food, and hence a perfect restaurant wine.
Great. Cheers. Ooh, yeah. What will this retail for? What does this retail for in a store?
In the store,
Store.
$29.99.
30 bones. 30 bucks.
So it's individually packaged, 6-ounce packages. Each individual.
We found that this particular producer
Wow.
is everything he makes.
This is
A
dynamite.
year ago, you tasted his Barolo.
Okay. Oscar Bossio?
Bossio.
Bossio. Oscar Bossio. This is amazing. This is like, wow.
We tasted through Granulino, Nebbiolo, Spana.
Nebbiolo, the famed grape of Barolo.
Yes, but from anywhere in Piemonte.
In
So
Piemonte,
it's only
Langhe,
labeled-
right.
Right, it's only labeled as the grape, Nebbiolo.
Yep.
The Barbera, which we do import the Barbera because it is outstanding. The vineyards were owned by friends of ours and yours for 73 years prior to Bossio taking over the vines of this particular
So
property.
we're tasting wine today with a very good family friend.
Yes.
For many, many years. He's been a dear friend of ours since we've opened. So it's great to be here.
You bet. It's great to be back.
It's amazing. It's amazing that we had 3 different wine reps walk in today, pull their suitcases in, bring us samples, and say, hey, let's talk about wine, and this is awesome. So just want to give a shout out to everybody watching. I see Jack just joined, Ralph is on, Josh is on. Hey, Dave, Dave's on. Dave has a restaurant in Greece, New York, up by Rochester on Lake Ontario. Amazing sunsets. If anybody's up in that part of the state, go see Dave at the original Charbroil. He's got amazing sunsets up there. You go up that way, Danny, at all?
I did when I was distributing through Elmira.
Through Elmira. Do you sell wine up there at all?
No.
No, okay. Shane is
But
on.
for a friend of yours, we could arrange it.
For a friend of mine. Dave's a very good friend of ours. Dave is a very good friend of ours. Dave has been in our coaching program and is doing an amazing job up there. Michael, hi Hillary, hi Candace. Greg Berger's on. Hey Steve. Hey Steve, have you? I still got some morels here, and I'm thinking about those morels and scallops. Oh my gosh, I'm sure you are too. I think I might have a dream about those last night. I might have, Jamie. I might have had a dream. So, and Michael Davidson's on. from the Fig Vodka company that we buy from. Amazing.
Tomorrow. It's gonna
Tomorrow.
Be
Neil's on. I ran a half marathon with Neil last week up in Rock Hill. What's going on, Neil? So Ellie's on. So a lot of people are on right now. I don't want to take away from Jamie's happy hour live at 4 o'clock today. So Mary's on. Hi, Mary. Folks, drop a comment right now where you're tuning in from, whether it's Monticello, New York, or Monticello, Virginia, or Florida. But if you are in Florida on the beach, do not brag. No bragging, okay? Because we had somebody yesterday bragging that they were had their toes in the sand on the beach. No bragging right now about that kind of stuff. But just drop a comment of where you're tuning in from.
How about if you're in Florida, New York?
Florida, New York. Yeah, if you're in Florida, New York, yeah. Drop a comment if you're in Florida, New York. But do not brag if you're on the beach right now, okay? Here we got Emily, Bloomingburg, New York. Okay, good. No bragging. No bragging. This is amazing dolcetto. This is like... Folks, so just so you know, Grahamsville, Mary's from Grahamsville, awesome. Just so you know, we're going to start promoting our wine trips to Italy soon. Italy's off of lockdown. They're getting back to a normal life in Italy. Where we're going to in Italy, in southern Italy, never was affected like northern Italy, like Milan. Never had that. So southern Italy is really, all of our wine contacts down there are doing great. They're ready to open up. People have opened up. People are out on the streets again. It is amazing. So, hey, Anthony, what's happening? Anthony's a fellow chef. What's going on, Anthony? Hope you're having a great winter, spring season. So, Anthony, we're just tasting some wines here. Joe's on. Hey, Joe. Joe's also in the industry. Joe, where are you out of right now? Where are you based out of? Are you in Puerto Rico, or where are you out of? Daniel just commented LaGrangeville. I can appreciate LaGrangeville. I drove through LaGrangeville and I worked at the country club in Millbrook, where Anthony was my sous chef. Anthony is a very talented chef. So southern Italy, folks. Italy is opening back up. Italy's going back to normal. We're going to start talking about our wine trips again, our VIP winery vacations.
We can't wait to get away.
I'm like looking on websites every day for flights, because right now Jamie and I will probably close the restaurant for a week and go to Portugal. You have any connections in Portugal? Of course you do. Of course you have connections in Portugal. We want to fly into Lisbon, want to do a little wine tour, and head to the Azores and just sit on the beach in the Azores. A friend of ours offered and said, "Hey, Nelly Furtado has a house there, and I'm pretty sure we can stay in Nelly Furtado's house." She's very, very close with Nelly, so that might be an option as well. But Jamie and I cannot wait to get away. We've been busting our butts for 9 weeks, nonstop. This is the very first time in 9 weeks that we've actually had an afternoon of tasting wine. Dolcetto's amazing. This is the first time in 9 weeks we've actually had an afternoon of tasting wine. Normally, twice a week, reps walk in here, they carry a suitcase, they throw 12 bottles of wine on the bar, and they're like, "Hey, let's have a good time, let's taste. What do you want to buy? What don't you want to buy?" And Jamie and I put up some food, and we have a great afternoon, building relationships. And that hasn't happened in 9 weeks. Today's the first time it's happened in 9 weeks.
And I haven't seen you since November.
November.
Before
Before your heart surgery. Wow. So we're here tasting wine with a longtime family friend from the industry and personal friend of ours. So he is here tasting wine with us. And we're drinking an amazing dolcetto right now.
I didn't make it, but we chose it.
You guys cracked open some Reggiano?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some Reggiano. Yeah, so this is Reggiano Parmesan from Emilia-Romagna, which we're tasting with some wine right now. Folks, when you taste food with wine, things happen. Magic happens. Synergy happens. And people say, well, what do you drink with what? There's a whole controversy of well, what can I drink with this? What can I drink with that? Typically, Typically, if you pick wine from a region in Italy and they make cheese in that region, they go together. In France, if it's from that region, the wine and the cheese, typically they go together. There's a synergy that's been happening for 1,000 years there. That they just know that, hey, this is what's going on. If you start picking like a cheese from France and drinking a wine from Italy, you might have a little controversy there, right?
It's not from the mid-island of Walmart.
Italy, France has what, 365 designated cheeses? Italy has twice that amount.
Jamie?
There's 2 cheeses that, if you want to do a cheese tour, Italy is the place to do a cheese tour. It's amazing. I see Candace is on. Hi, Candace. Chris just logged on. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Chris is doing our, so this is really cool. Chris is committed right now, Saturday night, 8:30, to doing our tequila and rock and roll virtual hangout. So we're doing 3 tequilas this Saturday night at 8:30. You come in here and get the tequilas in jars. You can get the bottle if you want. We got the bottles, so.
Gotta be some Van Halen.
But
going on.
so we got a band on. We have Debbie and Debbie Fisher. Chris is saying 100% committed. Love that, Chris. So we have Debbie and Paul on. They're going to be on the Zoom call with us. They're doing the tequila as well, and she's going to be playing from her bus. She has a Woodstock bus, a 14-seater school bus that she totally painted, hand-painted on the outside, put lounge chairs on the inside, and it's the coolest bus ever. She's going to be drinking tequila and eating with us virtually and doing our tequila and rock and roll hangout. Her and Paul will be playing songs, and we'll be drinking tequila, listening, talking, and doing all these cool things. So on a virtual basis. So Chris says we're also getting a couple pizzas if you have them, of course. So every night we have our regular menu plus a $9.99 special. Tonight's $9.99 special is burgers. Burgers are $9.99 tonight. Any burger you want, $9.99. Our venison burgers, $12.99. Venison costs more. Chris is saying it's going to be a 10X Saturday. Love it. 10X Saturday is right. Any Cardone fans out there, if you know of 10X, 10X is a movement. 10X is a mindset. 10X on Saturday, absolutely. Laura's on. Hi, Laura. How's it going? Drop a comment, folks, where you're tuning in from. I know, Chris, you're in Montgomery. Laura, I know you're in near Wurtsboro-ish. What is that called over there? So just drop a comment, folks, of where you're tuning in from. That's awesome. I'm not going to stay on long right now because Jamie is going to do her Facebook Live at 4 o'clock, her cocktail of the day, happy hour with Jamie, and I don't want to take away from her time because I don't want to infringe on that. And then 4 o'clock time, yeah, it's like 23 minutes away. So I'm going to get out of here right now. But folks, the normal, this feels like normal right now for Jamie and I because typically every week we have 2 to 3 days where vendors walk in the door, wine sales reps. They walk in the door, they line up a dozen wines, and we taste wines, and we analyze wines that we're going to buy. And we go through this very strict scrutinizing policy, whatever we do. We go through this very strict process of picking wines for the restaurant. That has not happened in 9 weeks. Today, we had 3 wine reps come in with wine and say, Marcus, you've got it. Marcus and Jim, you've got to taste these wines. These wines are awesome. We're super excited. Lots of Portuguese wines coming onto the list, just so you know. Jamie and I want to go to Portugal really, really bad. We're going. We're just going to book a ticket and go. If you want to go to Portugal with us, drop a comment and say, yes, bring me to Portugal. Say, yes, bring me to Portugal. We're going to go to Portugal. We're going to buy a ticket. We're not going to have any plans. We're going to show up in the Lisbon airport, and we're going to rent a car and just drive the countryside, winery to winery, go on hotels tonight and figure out where we're staying that night. That's what Jamie and I are doing once this whole thing blows over. Allison is in Pine Bush. All right, folks, I got to rock and roll. I got to go. Got to finish some business here. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your business. We really, really appreciate it, and we couldn't be doing this without you.